Good morning. Namaskar, all of you. Suraj Singh, civil engineer, Bharat Faridabad, FI, chartered engineer, etc. etc. Not very happy in relation to Jammu and Kashmir because strain is developing every day. Strain, which is change in unit of length, breadth, and height. You may say, what I'm talking of this? Yes, I'm talking it engineering wise. When you apply some force on something, result is on whatever area of that something you apply force, you have to divide that force by that area, and it results in a unit that is called stress. And we generally use this word stress in our common life, but stress is not end of that. But people do not take that further. Let us take further being qualified people. What is that stress? Then it follows strain. Though it is applied mechanics or theory of structure world, but it applies to people also, it applies to life also, and to everything. Because stress either produces expansion or reduction or whatever it is. Have we got something in 1 month? That is my question. I'm talking about Jammu and Kashmir. Abrogation of Article 370 from Constitution of our country, India and Bharat. That we did very successfully, with very efficiently, with leaving no stone unturned by government and by parliament. But where have we reached now? Have we got certain solution, or there is no solution to this problem? As a UN state, India, Bharat got any right to suppress people? They have? Do you think so? There is no such right with any nation, including America and others. UNO is UNO and people are people. People may belong to whatever area in whole world. They have one right, and that is called human right. If you do not respect human right, you are not human, simply. Because human must respect human right. Are we respecting? That's a question. Forget that I am talking from India or I am Indian or Bharatvasi. It has nothing to do with human right. Human right applies to each and every person of this world of 7.7 billion people. I am one of them, you are one of them. I belong to world first and then to this country. This is natural law. I was born in this country, but this country is part of this world to which I was sent from Almighty. So we have to respect this earth. We have to respect people. Are we respecting? There are many countries, and we are also a country. We were a country of high reputation, highest reputation, which never invaded to any other country, any other land, which never looted any other country, which respected human rights. Of course, there were some abuses in past centuries ago or millennia ago, but what status should be now in 2019 that we have to analyze as citizen of this country, and if we fail to analyze that, we are not qualified and educated people of this country. We are like animals. Forget what is patriotism, what is not patriotism. Patriotism cannot be defined like this. Patriotism means if I am Bharatvasi, I am Indian, I have to respect Bharat, I have to respect Constitution, I have to respect preamble of Constitution, I have to respect articles, I have to love my country, I have to love my people, and must have every character that defines patriotism in unwritten style. But are we doing that? My question to everybody is, should we get damage of our reputation every day? It has been happening. And it should happen because we have done something. We should not have been done like this. We as country got no right to spoil our people, to torture them, to torment them, to kill them, to let them disappear from scenes. Is it right? Are they not our people? Do you think so? If they are not our people, why do you worry about them? Why do you worry about their land? And if they are our people, it's our responsibility, moral responsibility, legal responsibility, social responsibility, and every kind of responsibility that must be extended to them. But unfortunately, a month period is lapsed, and people are not serious. People are just planning to buy land there in Jammu and Kashmir. It's complete nonsense idea to just buy You intend to buy land and kill those people. You want to grip them, put them in jail and enjoy life. Is it a society or it is what? Are we living in kennel? Are we all dogs? We have no sympathy. We don't respect those people. Once say the Jammu and Kashmir is our integral part, we say yes, it is your integral part, but you conduct that way, you behave that way. Why do you behave that way? Is Prime Minister honor of this country? Is President honor of this country? Or Supreme Court is honor of this country? We are honor of this country, and we people should stand by people, not by government. That is patriotism. First people, then government. People make government, not government make people. So we are not doing our responsibility, unfortunately. 1.4 billion people of this country are sleeping, or they don't have conscience. They are moralless. They are not concerned about people, and others will not also concern about you. You just imagine, put yourself in their place, keep everybody of you in their place and think, if same thing happens to you, what should happen? Shall you accept that or reject that? Is that not the question? If you cannot tolerate them, how can they tolerate you? There is no communication, no mobile, no connection, no free movement, nothing. Life has collapsed like everything. It's like dead life. It's like, you can say, graveyard. It's like Kabristan. Whole city is a ghost city. And we are getting happy. We have removed Article 370. This is our standard. Is 370 our life only? Is Constitution only 370? We are living only for 370. Is that my destination, your destination? Really shameless people we are, believe me. We have no human angle. Government has done something which it did not know what to do. Government has got no solution at all. Why they did do it? When we start something, we have to consider factors, all factors, risk factors, comfort factors, solution factors. We did not consider anything. We just did it for sake of doing. As if we are not human beings, we are animals. Just attack other one. Is that right thing? I don't think it's right. Maybe your opinion different. Maybe you call me something. But this is not Deshbhakti, and this is no patriotism, and this is no citizenship. We are so greedy. Of lowest level greed we have. Lowest level of riches we have, that we cannot see people. Yeah, we call them terrorists. Yes, all are terrorists. 1 crore people are terrorists. Is it ever acceptance? You think they're all terrorists? Then we are also terrorists, because we are terrorizing them. It is happening in the same manner as Israel is terrorizing Palestine. Same thing has happened in Syria, has happened everywhere. We are also terrorists in that case. 1.4 billion people are terrorists because we are terrorizing 1 crore people. What is this? Is it godly act? Does religion teach us like that? Gita teaches us, or Quran teaches us like the Bible teaches like this? Is there such teaching? And we are disciples to learn that? If we are that, we have to reject ourselves. Once we say that is my land, integral to, yes, read Constitution and read all these documents. People may not be aware of the documentation. Even government has not been aware of the documentation of that. They're just doing something they intend to do, and they're feeling happy that we have done this. We have integrated this part of our country. It's already integrated. Read documents. If you don't know anything, then you learn it. They did something which they did not read. Even President did not understand what he was doing. And Supreme Court sleeping everywhere. Forget everybody. They are not our people now in this case. They are sleeping. Supreme Court, who is responsible for protection of Constitution of this country and for protection of human rights and protection of fundamental rights, sleeping, not caring about people, allowing government to let them deal whatever they want. What sort of Supreme Court is this? What sort of court is this? Is the Supreme Court? Is the government court? I think it's the government court, not Supreme Court. It forgot its duties, forgot its responsibility. It left it to government to kill them, to accept that. It's so scared Supreme Court, so coward Supreme Court. And see government and see parliamentarians, all like animals, passed everything without understanding what they did. If somebody deals with me like that, I'll kick him. Who are you to deal with me like that? But we did not do anything. We are feeling very happy, celebrating each and everything. Means like that, if somebody is dead, you're celebrating on that dead body. This is our morality. This is our dharma. Yada yada hi. Krishna, he is talking Krishna people and Ram people. We are talking that. We are Ram follower, Krishna follower, Harishchandra follower. Did they do like that? Did Ram enjoy death of Raman? They didn't enjoy, but we are enjoying people's death. It is death. They are living beings only. They are not spirituality killed, morality killed. And we are feeling very happy. We are celebrating Diwali. Oh, we have got this. What you got this? What you got? You got foolishness. You got stupidity and nothing else. You don't understand what you got. You don't know how to treat with people. The government doesn't know how to treat with people. President doesn't know how to do. They're just doing their way as if they are king and they are butchers. They are acting like butchers. Sorry to say that, but Bharat has been that level now. Whole world is just abusing us. Amnesty, what it's saying, Amnesty International, 3 times they have charged us with this. And now they are issuing ED notices against the Amnesty because they are talking. Yesterday, very harsh statement was passed by them. Lift immediately. Before also that, but government has no effect on this. What government intends to do, I don't know. What's mind Modi and what's Amit Shah and what's mind president? They are sleeping society and they are getting bad name to people of this country. Who they are to get bad name for us are the honor of this country. Is Modi permanent PM forever? What authority has got to get me a bad name as a citizen of this country that we cannot treat human beings? Our own people we cannot treat. How do you expect us to treat other people? If you go to foreign countries, somebody ask what answer you have got to say that. You are people killers. These killers. For 1 month, no air to them, no oxygen to them. This is my country, Bharat, India, big country, big constitution. We are very proud of that. Democracy, sovereignty. So many people, we are democratic, we are this is secularism. This is a republic. This is democracy. If this is democracy, there is no meaning of democracy then. 700-800 parliamentarians, they are happy to pass that bill. Prime Minister is very happy to bring that bill. And he's self-praising his ways. Oh, I have done very good. And without understanding what he's done. And he thinks people are accepting. Nobody is accepting that. Forget. Nowadays, every country has got its own interest in commerce and business and dealings and all that. So they prefer that one. They don't care for people, just like America is not caring for Palestine. Egypt is not caring for so many countries. Similarly, UAE is not caring for Palestine. They have their own interests. They want to buy Palestine. We failed. Kushner want to buy Palestine. They will have to pay $50 billion. You take and make, we develop you and you give us your land. They failed. Who can sell his land at cost of money? You want to buy their land, you don't want to respect them, you want to loot them and then enjoy by custom high rise there and selling them. Is this our culture like that? I'm not saying what is right or what is wrong. Question is treatment towards people. They are poor people or rich people, doesn't matter. This land belongs to them. Doesn't belong to them. Did you give them land? Did they come to you, us as refugee people in 1947? They did not come to us refugee people. They did not come here to seek shelter from us. Not at all. They brought their own land like other princely states brought. Other princely states accepted something which they did not accept. What to do with that? If you are so sure, you were not so sure, you don't accepted them at that time. You rejected them. Please, we don't accept this condition. Let it. Do you go back somewhere else where you have to go? But you accepted that. When you accept certain conditions, you have to honor that condition, which is where we have failed. You want land and you want their women. That is your destination in common and nothing else. If they don't sell you land, what shall you do? It's my land, I don't sell. At most you can say, okay, we'll issue ordinance. Let's say, how many ordinances, how long shall you issue? Can you keep people with you like that? You cannot keep people like that. You have to love people first. You have to not love land. People, Bharat is not people. Bharat is not land, it is people of this country. If you love yourself, you love your land. If suppose there is no people in Bharat, what is Bharat? What is Bharat Mata? Then nothing Bharat Mata. That our constitution clearly says we have to comply with this. We have to abide by constitution, but we are not doing that. If we are not respecting human beings, what shall we respect? Yes, there may be terrorists who denies that. Everywhere terrorists are available in the whole world. Go to any country, you will find terrorists. There's no story at all. I accept that. But are all terrorists? Are 1.3 crore people terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir? Question is that. If you don't have capability to handle terrorists, why do you blame that all are terrorists? You cannot accuse that on people, on collective people. You cannot do that. You have to understand problem first. You must have analyzed complete issue. You should have made some formula or some method statement how to handle this. You have no solution at all at this stage. One month is over. It's today 6th. 1 month is over and you have no solution at all. You're just keeping. How long shall you keep them like this? First, they were against with you for many, many decades. They have been against with you. At least 50% must be against with us. 50% might be against with us since 1947. Okay, 50% could be with us. Now, those 50% also must be against us because we did not treat with them. We did not even consult with them what we're going to do. It's our job. Check all documents of Kashmir related because people are not aware of that. Even politicians are not aware of that. And at the current stage, the court is not aware of that because court has not gone through complete study of that. You see documents and you will understand anything. There are many documents related to that. And you have defiled provisions of that document, which is illegal. You have just claimed we annexed this to our state. What is annexation means? What does it mean? Was it not annexed before? Who told you? It was annexed before as well because you are not aware of constitution. That's why you're talking that. There is the constitution of our country as well as there was a constitution of Jammu and Kashmir. You go and see what's written in that. Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir, year 1954, and its amendment in 2011. See both. You will understand what was there. A wrong order has been issued by President of this country. Whatever he issued already was issued before 1950 and 2011. He changed designation of Prime Minister to Chief Minister. Already was issued. In 2011, the amendment is there. What does it mean? It is a judicial ordinance. There's so many of these. They did not even refer to the Constitution. They did not refer to instrument of accession. They did not refer to some of the document which they were supposed to do, supposed to refer, but they didn't consult anything and an expert on that. They just did something like that. What 370 says, they even don't understand what the noise. 370 simply says they have full right to enact their own laws. And those matters, those entries which are written in instrument of accession or otherwise accepted would be power of government of India under Constitution of India to make laws for them. That's only is 370, nothing else. People are just speaking is land use and election of buy land or not. That is not 370. That is Article 35A within application of Jammu and Kashmir, application of Constitution of India towards the state of Jammu and Kashmir. That is 35A. People are a little confused. Now, what we have done, we have destroyed that CO48 constitutional order. There were 48 orders issued by our president since 1947. 48 orders, CO, that is called constitutional orders. 48 were issued. Through them, about 260 constitutional articles were brought into application on the state of J&K, which we are not understanding very well. There are 395 articles in our constitution, and out of it, about 2/3 were accepted by state of J&K for application on that state, and remaining 1/3 were required to be accepted later on, or depending on time, it varies. If you see instrument of accession, there are 4 points only at that time because there was no Constitution of India in 1947. So they just said these points are yours, remaining points are ours. This is clearly written in the instrument of accession. Go and read that. It's only 2 pages. There's no time. You can just need 10 minutes to read that. And it is clearly depicted in that state of J&K does not recognize Constitution of India at that time. They didn't recognize that time because it was under preparation. They said we got no commitment to Constitution of India. We will see from point to point, article to article, what's applicable to us and what's not applicable to us. That was explicitly constituted like that. They simply said we have no commitment at all to your constitution and we will not surrender our sovereignty of J&K. This is clearly mentioned in instrument of accession, and 4 points were there which were from union list which were expected to be issued to the Constitution of India, that these 4 points you have to take care. And we simply said external affairs, Ministry of Defenses, communications, and you can say transport, etc., telegraph, this, that, railway, etc., etc. So there are 4 points that government of India, government of Bharat was authorized to do. Now, what this is referring to in Parliament, these foolish politicians, Article 1. What is Article 1? It simply says name of our country is Bharat and India. That's all. Of course, when they stay with you, they will as a country, it will be Bharat, and as a state, this will J&K. This is common sense. This is no Schedule 1 listed names. Of course, it was our state, it access to us, so these names would come. What's nothing? What's this? People say, no, it's name Bharat, and that's why they are annexed to us. No, it's not that, because you accepted them and they accepted you, so they are part of us. So that is, they are Bharat India. There is no confusion because they came to us through international agreement, and that agreement was instrument of accession. This is bipartite agreement. At that time, J&K was a nation and we were nation. We jointly agreed that okay, this is international treaty. And on that day when they signed it, international treaty signed by Hari Singh and Lord Mountbatten. Why don't you understand this point? When they entered to us, at that time they were not international, and we can say from that day when Lord Mountbatten signed and it was executed that this is our people. Before that, we couldn't say that. Why don't we understand this point? Then there were many developments further. You can see even the resolution that came between Pakistan and India due to fighting and quarrel and war, etc., guerrilla war. All that is something else to do with that. Then 370 came because those parts which are available in instrument accession, these laws you can enact, and remaining laws we will enact. And you cannot change any word on the instrument accession without our constant constituent assembly or whatever authority at that time is available that was empowered, that you have no right to change even one terminal letter from this instrument accession. This is clearly written that. Better people should read that first, but people don't have any time to read. They don't bother. Prime Minister doesn't read, President doesn't read. They just say, okay, he said. Means they believe in words only. They don't go to the, and all these stupid MPs, they talk anything. I saw even many people of BJP talking nonsense. Forget Congress. Congress is also nonsense because they don't read all documents. Documents must, because when you go to international court or you go to UN, these documents will work, not your words, not PM words, not even Imran words, or not even Kashmiri people words. Documents shall speak. This is a law, this is a world, we have to abide by this. Then if you go to 370, I just told you there is nothing to do with land invest. 35A, which is a part of application, just like CO48. I told you all CO48 have been scrapped now under new CO, that is CO 2019. What we have done? I don't understand what Modi wanted, what President wanted, what they have in their mind. He scrapped all 48 ordinances were scrapped. We have to understand this position. These 48 constitutional orders contains 260 articles of constitution applicable to certain JNK, and they scrap that and replace that. All constitution applies onto them. Okay, you applied all constitution, what about 370 then? Does 370 apply onto them or it doesn't apply to them? That is a question. You say, no, we have scrapped it. Okay, you have scrapped it. This means if you read 370, it is clearly given there, this governing document of accession is instrument of accession. Governing document of state of JNK to Bharat, India is instrument of accession. If 370 has gone, means instrument of accession has also gone. Right or wrong? It's a mathematical equation. You depended on one document that came to you as international treaty, and you both agreed that this should come to us. And now you are saying we scrap that. That is scrapped, means that document, that basic foundation document, instrument accession, is also scrapped. And if you go to further, then if you go to further location, that location is this 48 have gone right. You are replaced by your constitution application right. That is also agreed. Constitution of JNK. That was executed by Constituent Assembly in 1954. 1954, I think it was 1956, I think 1956, yes. Constitution of JNK 1956. There's a description, clear description that we are integral part of India Bharat Constitution. It's written there. And what you did? When you scrap this, all CO48, because that is a part of CO48. You scrap that. You applied your constitution. You replaced that constitution by your constitution. This means Constitution of JNK 1956 is also scrapped. Think on this. You applied your constitution onto that, and that constitution automatically annulled. Two constitutions cannot work. Only one constitution works. So Constitution of India has occupied position, removing 370 and removing all 48 ordinances of President. And this means 370 has gone, instrument of accession has gone, and your Constitution of JNK has gone. Constitution of JNK clearly stated JNK was a integral part of this country. This means that has also gone. So what did you do then? This means, what did you do? You are just crying. 370 we have removed. You have de-annexed our country with JNK. Why don't you understand that? JNK was annexed to us previously. Congress did it very well without telling people clearly. They did it because people did not understand very good English in those days in 1956-57. It is in English. It's not in Hindi or some other language. They did it intellectually. They did very secretly, without any plebiscite. Remain plebiscite is still pending. Plebiscite, you know what's plebiscite? Referendum, we call it referendum, Raishumari. That is still pending. All other states are allowed to conduct that. Only this state was not allowed because of shortage of time and the promises that in future would do. That is promised from our people, our management, our government, but we did not do till now. Who is responsible for that? Is JNK public responsible or is Pakistan responsible for that? We are responsible for that. It's our fault. Bharat did ignore that. Whatever excuse was there, forget that. There are 11 resolutions in the UN pending against the same thing. Plebiscite, 11 times they approved. But Simla agreement covered that for temporary time. Simla agreement, great achievement by Indira Gandhi. These people cannot realize they are using that, but they are blaming Indira Gandhi. They are using that document, Simla agreement, which is also an international document. It is signed between two prime ministers, two countries. Our Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and their Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto both signed that. And we will resolve our disputes through bilateral talk and not involving any third party. That is very good. And we respect sovereignty of each other. That is also very good. Like that is there. And this was registered, I am sure, with UNS. It's there. They know it. This means she just covered your weakness with her own mind or disability, and we are just blaming her. My question again remains same. If you see how many documents are there, you can just say in tips. First document was letter of request to letter of requesting to Government of India or Government of Bharat, Lord Mountbatten, by Hari Singh, that he faced some problems from guerrillas and forces from Pakistan who attacked that state. He wanted to have some help from ours, from India. But he knew that this help cannot be extended to JNK because JNK was another state, another nation. And UNO Charter did not accept that because at that time UNO was initially constituted in 1945 and this is 1947. 2 years had gone. So he simply attached with that instrument of accession so that we help immediately without further wasting time. And these documents are available in history, in our archives. Letter written to Lord Mountbatten by Hari Singh and instrument of accession, which is clearly detailing everything what they wanted, and both accepted that after having the deliberations and discussion in their committees. It was accepted that they access to us, they accept that. They don't accept our constitution, they accept that. These 4 points we will manage, they accept that. And this document cannot be changed without further supplementary instrument accession. This is clearly written. If we accept certain changes on this document, on this instrument, we shall issue supplementary instruments. This is clearly written that. Go and read this. And these are schedule which says you can enact laws on this and we shall not allow any laws. And land, about land, clearly written in that. If you need land, you tell me I am king of this country, or whosoever is in my place, my heritage, my survivor. You tell that person, that authority, I want to buy this land, I shall get you that land. Or if that land is in my ownership, I shall give you that land subject to payment or desired payment. And if there is any dispute, if there are just some disputes between two, the land shall be given, but disputes are resolved by some arbitrator to be appointed by Supreme Court of this country, India. It's clearly written that. So what else do you want? Where are you confused? I don't understand. You cannot change. You could not change. You have no authority to change. If you want to change something, you have to discuss with them, get some written document and change. This means you have removed 370. 370 is nothing a reflection of the instrument accession. 370 clearly says you cannot change any, you cannot enact any law. We accept those powers, those entries which are mentioned, which are included in the instrument accession, is clearly given there. Unfortunately, we are not used to read documents. This generation is not used. They don't understand anything except wasting time and talking. They're talking hearsay. Read that. There is no specification there for land or for something. It's clearly written land is a part of instrument accession. 35A was taken into CO 48 orders because just to make it a part of constitution. But don't forget, instrument of accession is higher than constitution. Because it is original document, it is signed internationally by two countries. So your constitution is based on one country, instrument accession is based on two countries. So that is more important, like Simla agreement is more important than your resolutions. And if you don't accept Simla agreement or comply with that, abide by that, then international interference can come in. We have to take that into consideration. How it happens? If suppose they are saying now you talk together, sit down, do this, and if you don't do that, what shall happen? There are two options. Either UN resolution is ordered again, or they may send UN forces, peacekeeping forces to that area. You both withdraw from this. We will keep our forces there, and they will take care of this question. Which one you accept then? Tell me. You don't accept a plebiscite, we don't do plebiscite, fine. You don't. Can you refuse UN that we don't withdraw our forces? This means if you don't withdraw your forces, you are going to war. And if war is there, you know results. No need of explaining them. This is nuclear war. What shall you do in that case? Nuclear bomb shall not see your Pakistan or your Bharat or your Sri Lanka or your Muscat or your something else. They will not see that. They will work. Bombs work. They don't wait for someone. You want to see say that situation, or you want to see diplomatic situation? Pakistan is not ready to talk to Bharat, and Bharat is not ready to talk to Pakistan. Who will solve this problem? If both don't solve, then of course third party would come, and third party is UN, and UN says, do conduct plebiscite, and if you conduct plebiscite, already it's gone through instrument accession and it's further gone physically. We are such people who never think. This is our culture. Had we start thinking centuries back, English would not have come. They would not have ruled this country, but we did not think anything. We just keep on enjoying, sleeping, drinking lassi, jalebi, eating and all that, and we sleeping, generating kids. That was our culture, and that still is our culture, nothing else. Our youth are not thinking, our middle-aged are not thinking, our government is not at all thinking, because there's no one to think in this government. Unfortunately, this is thinkless tank. Thoughtless. There's no school of thought from no minister who can understand all this. Prime Minister is zero, he knows nothing. And President is further zero. So who is there to think? No one is there to think. And opposition is dead. So who will think then? Then we will think. We are people of this country, and we have many school of thoughts, many analytical power. We are experts in everything, and journalists are not working as the journalists, so they cannot think. This is very grave problem. No, so tell me, if you are Prime Minister, what shall you do now at this stage? What do you want to do? This stage is like this. This complication has to. Yesterday he issued an order. This governor of J&K that those lower five politicians who want to go free from us, you just give him warning and then free. Right? That you will not disturb this. What you are talking? What you are talking? Means you want to grab them. If I am here, who are you to ask me, given writing, you will not disturb peace? Have I disturbed peace? You have disturbed our peace. It is government of Bharat and it's governor of J&K who has disturbed peace of that state, not people. When opposition went there, he himself invited and he did not allow them. Who's responsible for that? You invite first and then say, no, go back. Who is disturbing peace? You are disturbing peace. Government itself is disturbing peace. When government had no solution, why did they bring such a bill? Why did not they consult before all oppositions and public? Why did they expect the night for, or in this case, suggestions? What was secrecy in that? What secrecy was? You wanted to say amend constitution, but what is secrecy in that? A issue which has been there for 72 years, you want to just jump in half a day and solve that? Is it possible? It's not possible. You cannot go against people. Of course, your own people who are not J&K people, they are very happy with your step because they also know you just want to please them, and that's all. Just like you want to please Hindus to speak against Muslims, you want to please these people because you have to take votes only. You are not concerned with the state of J&K. You are not concerned with our country. You are concerned only with votes. If that is the case, means you are enemy of this country. I'm telling you. If you are just inclined to votes, you yourself are enemy of this country. Is vote country? You think vote is country? Is vote everything? Vote is only for 1 minute. You just cast vote, and after that you are not responsible. People are not responsible. Think vote is 5 years of sanction. No, I am responsible for this country for complete days of 5 years. For every moment I am responsible. Vote is only a part of that. My constitution says that I am honor of this country. We people of this country made this constitution. We devised, we designed, we composed everything, and we enacted it, and we adopted it, and we gave it ourselves. It's clearly written in preamble. So read that. We people of this country having the resolve to constitute our country Bharat India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and secure to its citizen. What is secure? It's not something else. Secure means security, surety, bonding, a right, a privilege and guarantee to people of this country for justice, for liberty, for equality. And that leads to fraternity, for dignity of every individual. This is written clearly that. And this has been further trifurcated like justice, social justice, economic justice, and political justice. And equality means status and opportunity. And liberty is liberty of thought, liberty of writing, liberty of speaking, liberty of faith, of whatever, liberty of religion, of profession, of whatever is there. Where is guarantee gone now for J&K people? Where is that guarantee of liberty? Where is that guarantee of freedom? And where is guarantee of social justice? Is remaining there for them? This means you yourself suppress them from this surety which they enjoy from our constitution, because their constitution is interlinked to our constitution. It was clearly within this constitution that we integrate with Union of India. If they integrate with you, they are internal part of with you, then you have violated this because this was also a part of their constitution. So you violated that one. So you are liable for action. Why you are acting upon those people? It is your fault, not their fault. They are still with you. They were still with you. All their students were studying in our other states. They respected us. Everything they did do. Why you have so enmity against them? Because they are Muslims? Or the Pandits are sent off from there? It's their responsibility? You think so? It was government of India responsibility. Why government was sleeping? Why government didn't take action? Why VP Singh was sleeping? Why Jagmohan was sleeping? They were your people. You supported VP Singh. Jagmohan was their governor. Why did you do? Your own mistakes. You are blaming Congress. Congress didn't do that. This is a big question mark. If somebody speaks like that, he is called anti-national. I am anti-national now because I am talking this. I am talking fact. What's wrong with that? They are my people. Jammu Kashmir people, Tamil Nadu people are mine. All state, and they too are mine. I have to talk for them. Why should I support the government of India in this case? Just because you have done something wrong, or I want land from there? No, I don't want land there. I want people first. If people give me land, I take. If they don't give me, how can I take? Can you firstly take land from people? There's another human rights suppression then. Already you have suppressed them. For 72 years you have suppressed them. Now we used to say, oh no, we always maintain human rights, we respect human rights. We used to know this amnesty are all lies, and these other countries are lying, Pakistan is lying, everybody is lying, that we have suppressed. No, we did not suppress. But now you have proved that you did that. So all those previous allegations are coming true. Why don't you cause a big loss to our reputation? Our reputation is gone. Amnesty calls us, UN calls us, EU calls us. Which one is left? US calls us, England calls us. All small countries speaking. Where is our reputation? You have indented reputation of every citizen of this country, irrespective of party position. What was so hurry? I don't understand. Congress did something in 72 years, gradually polishing these people and curtailing them of rights, and up to 2/3 of constitutional rights they have applied on them. You have done so just naive and dragged them into their chest, and it's destroyed whatever was done. 48 articles, 40 constitution you destroyed and replaced by constitutional, which removed constitution of J&K as well, and there is no clarity till now what is validity of instrumentalization at this stage. You have not clarified that. What is the status of J&K instrumentalization to this country? There's no clarification of that. It is valid or institutional. Nobody knows. You did not declare in Parliament. It's not part of even on CO in 2009 order. There's no bill as such. Reorganization bill is something else. There's no clarity on this. If that order is invalid now, that treaty is invalid, then where is J&K then? You have to be annexed. You are not annexed, you removed it. Fact is that. Again, I am telling you, many times I explained, if that order, which is main order, which is governing order, go and read 370, it's clearly written, this government, this accession instrument is governing for accession of J&K, this governing order, instrument accession. If that is invalid, then J&K is not ours, forget that. Today they are not speaking, nobody is speaking, but tomorrow when they have lived, they are free, they free to talk, they will speak something else like that. You have no solution then. And how long shall you keep them like this? You think by suppression of that they will keep silent? You are just augmenting their temperature internally. They're getting more every day. Every day they boil up. Boiling, they're boiling. One day they will burst. Now they're boiling. Gradually they're boiling. And if you continue the situation, they will burst one day and become bombs. They shall all become terrorists then. If you want to earn 1 crore terrorists in this country, I don't understand your philosophy, your planning. There's no thinker in your government. Public can think, you cannot think. And I'm very sad with people of this country, particularly youth, and those who should be serious. They should respect other people, but we are not respecting. How many of us have come and talked of support them? None. Maybe some journalists or some small institutions or something. In general, we are accepting what government has done, and we have just not supported public of J&K. And this is very, you can say, demerit on our part. We have demonstrated, we have proved to the world that we are this kind of people. There are many demonstrations said, shame onto public of this country, Bharatiya, shame onto you. Yes, it happened. Go and see videos. Means you cannot open your mouth. You cannot support your brothers and sisters. You are supporting the government. You are not supporting your people who wait on government. Why should I support government for wrong decisions? Tell me. Yes, Jammu Kashmir is ours, I know. But you want to force people to die. Or you want to force people to accept or not to speak, but not about when they speak. Where's freedom then? Let them. Why did you put curfew first of all this? Why did you put? What was the need of that? Let them move, let them fight, let them throw stone. Shall you stop them in future to throw stone? You cannot stop. There are 10% army available there. 1 crore people or 90 lakhs or 18 lakhs, there are about 10% army people present against them. Their watch, is it required? There should be 1 person for 10 persons. This means we should have 10 crore army in this country, 12 crore army, just to secure people. Is that right? How many we have? 10 lakhs? And you are putting 8 or 9 lakhs or 7 lakhs, 8, 9 lakhs there for 1 crore people. It's justification. You want to control people under army. How long? Means they shall become your enemies now. Maybe they are not speaking before camera, but internally they are generating enmity towards us. And how long shall you digest like that? And say tomorrow, when everything is clear, army is removed, and they say we declare ourselves independent, what shall you do? What's in your hands? Except army. If they declare themselves we are independent, what shall you do? Because you have destroyed them. You have destroyed them of their rights, their freedom, and their power of separate identity, which is their value. You touch this, you did not touch 371. Why? Why did you liberate Nagaland? What you got from them? That side you have different attitude, and this side you have enmity attitude. So enmity attitude invites enmity attitude. You will earn enmity against them. They shall no more be our friends. They shall no more be our affectionate. They shall become against us. 99% of them, maybe 1% variation is there. You did something which you did not understand. Just like you did not bandi or demonetization, you did not understand what you were doing, and you did GST, which you didn't understand you were implementing for. Same thing, you considered these 1 crore people as commodities, as not human beings but equipment, and you suppress them. This would not work for long. This shall certainly go against our country, and you shall be responsible. Government of this country, Modi and President, both shall be responsible. Parliament shall be responsible, because Parliament is also a part of this. Parliament is higher than Prime Minister, higher than President. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha have caused damage to this country, permanent damage. A country of high reputation, where even stones are prayed for, stones are worshipped, and we are killing people, we are suppressing people. We have created a jail, biggest jail of world, jail where no facilities available, no communication available, no government supports are available. That jail of 1 crore people, biggest one in the world, we have created ourselves, and which is importing all you can say cursing words from rest of world. You may say Modi can go anywhere and say, oh, see, this is happy, this is the. That is different. Forget that. That is diplomacy. Nobody wants to earn. Why should Russia care for you? Tell me. Why should England care for you? They have their, why should UAE care for you? They have their own problems. There is no place now in whole world where there is no problem. Go to Venezuela, US, Venezuela, Russia, Venezuela, China, Venezuela, Cuba, Venezuela. All are having some problems. You go to Middle East, Israel, Palestine, Israel, Jordan, Israel, Syria, Israel, Iran, all are having disputes. You go to other states, go to Saudi Arab, Yemen, UAE, Saudi, and all having Haiti, all having disputes. You go to other country, go to Hong Kong, what's happening there? China, Hong Kong, USA, all having disputes. Go to China, US, war, economic war is going on, trade war is going on. Which where with Russia, Kosovo, many other countries have same thing. They're all seeing their problems. Why should they care for you? They will just say, okay, you're right. You're, yes, it's if you say it's our internal problem, they'll say, yes, it is your internal problem. If you say it's like Pakistan says, no, yes, you just sit down to and talk or something like that. But this was happening. Nobody's serious. Why should they be serious? Are they servants? If something, they will repeat that. Not, they're not losing. Because the government, they don't want to lose business. If Russia, yesterday you agreed for $1 billion to Russia, for what? Are you too rich? Have you too much money? You don't have money for people, no jobs, and you're spending money like that. And in past also spending money like this to Nepal, to this, to that. As if you are having a lot of money for you don't have money, you're looting reserve and you're spending money like that. I'm surprised. What's happening? You are looting people by imposing 10 times traffic fines. People don't have job. You are imposing 32,000 penalty on one crime. Who shall pay you? You are spending, you are penalizing 23,000 on a scooter or motorcycle of 15,000. Is it logical? What do you want to say? What do you want to do? You want to policemen to have more bribe? This means that policeman says, okay, for 1,000 fine, give me 300 or 400, I'll let you go. This will happen. These are not Satyavadi Harishchandra policemen. I don't know what you're doing. Just to create problem for people is your job, nothing else. Not only create a problem, GST create a problem, and now traffic law create a problem, and Jammu Kashmir create a problem. Where is your no problem area? Just tell me that. Economy has gone into deep sea. It's gone into deep sea. And we are not realizing. No jobs, people are out. Crimes will increase. Everything is against us. And that's only in a period of 6 years, not even 6.5 years. Is achievement. You say, I will fill a day pits which were cost in 7 to how many pits you have filled? Tell me. Tell us how many million pits you have filled in and what is the achievement? Manmohan Singh once said, you remember Dr. Manmohan Singh once said in Parliament or somewhere else, I think, said, this Modi comes to power or RSS comes to power or BJP comes to that day will be a black day and they will destroy this nation. That time we joked it. We amused with this, oh, what is Sardar talking? He knows nothing. He's Sonia's chamcha and Sonia's patila. We used to talk like that. But now it is coming to a reality. What he forecast this time is coming to same thing. He forecast 2% fall in GDP. It happened, or it's more than 2%. That person is intellectual. He's a philosopher. We don't respect intellectual people. We respect jokers. We respect liars only. We don't respect mind. We respect tongue. We respect nonsense. Okay, you can use gas H2S and use your burner. Ganesh, there was called this. His head was cut, and by some technology it was done this time. That is our prime minister. And somebody says something, they talk of Mahabharata, they talk of Ramayana, they talk this and that. They do not talk of economics. They do not talk of education. See education level. They don't care for education. You study yourself. University, they are telling university, study, do yourself. They are not responsible for this. Now, what for you responsible? What for you responsible? Does Constitution say that you are not responsible for education? Does it say that? Where it says that? Which article? You are not understanding this country. You just want to rule this country. You don't want to know problems of this country. You have never done any research work on problems of this country. Only you just want to remain in power, and that's it. And you want to show others, see, I am power prime minister, and I will. They know what you are. If somebody shakes hand with you or just gives you award or something, doesn't mean that you are respectable. Who bothers about what award? What shall we do with this award? If people are dying, people have no jobs, people are not eating, and people are in jails, and there all crimes are increasing, everything is increasing, woman is not safe, everything, no river, no water controls, and no fire controls, and nothing. What's the value of your award then? What's the value of our management governance? Is this governance? Is this management? People are not, it's not 1970, 1947, it's not 1974, it's not 1980, it's not 1990, it's 2019. The world has changed. It's not emergency of Indira Gandhi time. Even in that time, there was no, so you are stopping journalists to talk. You are held people writing against something with Modi, and I am every day getting many abuses on internet. No problem, I don't care. What shall I, after I have to die after some days? Who knows? One has to go. The question is, one should realize mistakes. If I've done some mistake, I should say yes, it is my error, and I will try to rectify it, and I rectify this one as it is. That is called sensible work. Everybody causes mistakes. It's humanity. If I do something, I shall cause mistake. You're arresting politicians. You're not arresting your politicians. Why? Are BJP pure? Are BJP MLAs, BJP MPs, BJP leaders? They are all Satyavadi Harish Chandra. They are not corrupt. You are only targeting opposition. Because ED is your agency, CBI is your agency. They're all your pets. And they used to be part of Congress also. What does it mean? And court is no more court. No more court is no more court. That court doesn't exist. It should have been there. This court allowed. They don't even listen. This court did not listen to EMU issue. This court did not listen to JNK issue. What for it is? What for it is? If my Supreme Court does not care for people, they should have cared for people of JNK. They did not care for that. They indirectly said, okay, no problem, keep them under custody. It is the same statement because they did not consider petition, or they postponed it for 2 months or 1 month. Why? Is it not your right, Honorable Supreme Court? Is it not your duty? You are bound by Constitution. You are not above Constitution. Constitution, according to Constitution, you are responsible for fundamental rights. If rights are violated, it is your responsibility to keep them safe. But it has not happened in case of JNK. It didn't happen. You violated your duty. You did not do your duty. Sorry. Sorry to say I am talking this about, but even foreign countries are saying that. Amnesty stated that the court did not do right work. They said. Amnesty says many times. UN says for something else many times. Whole European 28 countries have said that against about this imposition of curfew, imposition of lockdown. Why you are doing this, Government of India? Why you are doing this? What bad we caused, people of India caused by installing you in office of governments? What bad we caused? Is this a mistake? People elected you, your MPs, and then they elected you. Is it a mistake? Is it an error? Or you don't know anything? Have you ever gone through provisions of constitutions? You never have gone through that. Because whatever you speak, that is constitution. Constitution on just to keep like that, head on that, and that's it. It is not a criticism, first of all, I'm telling you. Because you are harming people of this country. And that's why I'm speaking. I have no right to speak if you do very good. I will appreciate that. You say you want to take this country to 25th century, or you want to take this country in every way, every advanced stage. Take it. But you are not keeping it in current stage. How can you take an advanced stage? First, you have to understand problems. You were chief minister. You were not prime minister at that time. And chief minister, prime minister, big difference. Manmohan Singh never talked a lot. He never talked undue. He always talked to point, and he used written statements, not like you speaking anything. Because he was prime minister. Prime minister words count, but you have created a new prime minister of this country who doesn't value speech. Who doesn't, you remember Indira Gandhi? Each and every word of Indira Gandhi was measured. Well, wait. Prime Minister means that you have a value, but no, nothing. Whatever I say is law of land. That is your approach, and you cause problems because of that. Your tongue slips, you don't use writing. You want to speak long, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hour. That doesn't solve problem. You don't value your ministers because there are no ministers, you minister only. You are all in one. You are prime minister and you are cabinet and you are president and you are everything. This doesn't work. We are paying for ministers, Mr. Prime Minister. We are paying for all ministers. We are paying for all MPs. We are spending money. They are all charging salary. They are all charging expenses. We are making that from our blood money, from our sweat. We are paying taxes to you. We need returns. We don't need your talks. We want results. And where's the results? Whatever you promises, nothing has been met till now. And we should trust you. Trust is not governance. Results are governance. What is trust? Okay, you are new, we trusted you, but now you are not new. You are 6 years old Prime Minister. We have rights to raise questions, but you don't even allow questions. Whenever he questions you, he is anti-national, is traitor, and whenever doesn't question you, he is very good. It's not Prime Minister you are. You are an ordinary people, ordinary person. You have proved you are no more Prime Minister because you are not talking to people. Why did you talk to people at Jammu and Kashmir? What is wrong with that? When instrument taxation clearly says that you cannot change anything without their consent, without their acceptance, what right you have got to play with that provision and what you have achieved and we have achieved because of their incorrect action? Is there something? Is it right action you think? If it's right, prove it right. Liberate them free and see action. But you are not liberating them because you are coward, you are fearful. But how long? You have to liberate them one day. You cannot keep them long. 1 month is in 2019. Arresting one for 1 month is very big amount. They have not done any crime. They are just for nothing arrested. You arrested Omar, you arrested another leader, 6,000 leaders. I don't know how many leaders they have arrested. For what crime? Oh, you will disturb peace. You will disturb peace or you have disturbed peace? Who has disturbed peace? This peace has been disturbed by cabinet of this country, by parliament of this country, by president of this country. They have caused this problem, not people of JNK. Why do you harass them? Why do you embarrass them? Why do you kill them now? You should be arrested, in fact, because you have caused this problem, undue problem, uninvited problem at this stage. Nothing was happening. You just wanted to show to people that I can do this. It was in my manifesto. You did not devise any method, any route, any circuit, just did it for sake of telling the people, see this I have done. You have done very fine, but accept it now, solve it now. What solution? Pakistan is speaking every day. I don't respect that. Let it, no problem. But he is standing behind this stage because those people who were your friends, your citizens, your part and parcel, because they're integral part of us, and they were integral part, we know. Now they are not your integral part, believe me. If I am in the same position, somebody keeps me in jail for many, many weeks, I shall not respect that person. If I am at fault, if I am a criminal, I am an offender, if that person got a right, or the judge has a right to act like this. But I have done no crime. Why should I be punished? You say there is political intention. What is political? Leaders are political or public is political? This is not right, SWME, and people should speak. Unfortunately, people are not speaking. Coward society, coward people. They cannot talk for their siblings, they cannot talk for their family, they cannot talk for their brothers and sisters. This sort of people we are. We are not Gandhi people, we are not Subhash people, we are not people of those freedom fighters. We are some aliens coming from skies and staying in this country. We have no heart, no conscience. We are just sitting for sake of sitting. That's it. We are so covered of one person only. So covered for what? You cannot speak for rights of others and you expect them to stay with you. You cannot speak for them 1 crore people and you want them to stay in this country with you, with your land. They are rebellion now. They shall become rebellion. What do you think? They should touch your feet? What should they do? They should come and say, no, please excuse, we are your slaves. They should say like that. And more suppression means more and more rebellious attitude will generate. This is natural. They are not your beggars. They are not your servants. They are owners of their land. Sorry to say that. We people are that level now. And our youth people, our other people, they have not understood this. Until they are subject to same conditions, they will not understand. If we are not subject to same conditions, we cannot understand that. In that condition, British ruled us. In that condition, others ruled us because we were subject to that. We were beaten, we were tortured, we were raped, we were subject to all conditions. We were happy. Oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. Means we are like donkeys who go on stick, apply stick on that every time that donkey walks in, donkey or mule. We are that level person. We don't have to use this, not at all, no need. We are educated for sake of certification, for sake of jobs only, no more destiny. If something is happening near my neighborhood, I will not care for that until it affects on me. That is our nature. We are sleeping people. We have taken some kind of drug and we cannot use our mind because of their hangover. We are in hangover. And that is our morality. That is our character now. It's more 1 month people not speaking, unfortunately. Fake news are coming. Fake news. Even Indian Express is giving fake news. All people say, forget TV channels, they are all Modi channels. They will not give any real news. For them, everything is smooth, everything is efficient, nothing is happening. People are very happy, enjoying. With all shops are open, business is moving, people are playing cricket, people are playing football, and everything is moving very fine according to Modi channels. Everything is moving very fine. Very good. Anchors, reporters, journalists, editors, all have become like dogs. Just speaking one language, when one dog start barking, all dogs start barking, and same thing is happening in this our national community. No humanity left. And we want to say we are Vishwa Guru, world teacher. We would be, yes, we will be world teacher. This will teach how to suppress people, how to become slaves, mentally slaves, how to pay fines on traffic 10 times. This will learn. People have no jobs. You are charging them 1,000 rupees a day just for a small helmet. From where shall that guy pay? He has just earning 500 rupees per day, and you expect to pay for 1,000, pay for 25,000, 35,000. Is this way to deal with people? I don't say don't fine, but just think from where that person bring that money. From where? Your roads are not good. Why your roads are not good? Why there is congestion? Is this fault of citizen? If this road is small, traffic is heavy, is it my fault? If your red lights are not working properly, it's my fault. If a traffic person is not there, it's my fault. Whose fault is this? If there are pits in roads, it's my fault. If there's no control of anything, if rainwater accumulates, it's my fault. Whose fault is this? We are paying taxes to you for what? To loot test? But for what we are paying? You correct roads, remedy bring roads. Every one rain and road is damaged. I am driving my vehicle on damaged road. If my car is broken, who is responsible for that? Manhole is open, cover is not there, person falls into that manhole. Who is responsible for that? Public responsible or minister responsible? Who is responsible? You are charging fine, you are not looking after roads. You are talking that give so much fine. Yes, we can give you that fine for spend that money on roads. If a person who is fined 25,000 rupees or 35,000 rupees and that person shall leave that vehicle there or give you fine. What sort of management is this? People say, oh no, you have to follow traffic. Yes, we have to follow traffic rules, but traffic should be there correctly. Hodgepodge traffic is there. Route is right of way is very small. There is no control at all. Everybody is doing bong, 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 horn. People don't know traffic. You are issuing license by taking money. You are not testing. Why don't you test them? Who will test them? What test is conducted? Tell me, what test is conducted? Every policeman is charging. What test there? Just say start vehicle and give license, or just drive just 2 minutes and you give license? Why do you license like that? Your doctor in traffic is not even checking eye, and you're issuing license. Oh, just the eye went there. Okay, okay, fine. Like, okay, all right. He did not check my eyesight. That is must requirement for traffic. Are you color blind? If you are not color blind, or you can read from distance or cannot read from distance, that is required. But you are not doing that. Maybe it is written in your bylaws, in your rules, but nobody is implementing that because they are not getting anything for their greater salaries. They are interested in something like that. Well, who is responsible for that? Who stopped you from conducting tests? Why don't you conduct a control test? Why don't you have internal tests? For example, S curve you can conduct, L curve, L angle you can conduct, ramp you can conduct box parking, you can conduct road test. What you are conducting? Whose fault is that? Now you say it happens in this question of abroad or not abroad. Question is test is test. You people even don't know that blowing horn has no meaning. It's just pollution until it is required. They don't even understand. Bow, 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 bow. There's no one in road bus horn. For what? That is insensible driving. People are driving for sake of rash driving, for sake of speeding, just to show that I have a car and driving. Because it's not their fault as well. They were not trained. They are neither trained for high speed nor trained for low speed. They are just trained to control driving. That's it. Apply brake, use accelerator, use this and use that, steer, and that's it. Nothing else. They don't care for something else. Is that driving practice? Go and see in Gulf, you'll find I've got license. Go and see in Qatar. Go and see in somewhere else. It will be very difficult for you to get license. I got license in 1987 in Qatar. I know I got it. For 1 month I was in training. My this pain here, all neck. For 1 month I regularly went to school for slowest driving and for fastest driving, both drivings. They used to ask me to drive 140 kilometer, 120 kilometer, and then see how you stop this car. Is happening here. Drive 120 kilometers and then say, okay, stop here or overtake this car. That's test. Means you know driving or you are just scared. You say, okay, enter this way. This is no entry there. You have to see no entry is there, but you know, go in. There is no entry. Policeman knows. I don't know. Take car into this one. And if you take by just say you're scared of policeman, okay, get down. You're failed. That's called test. Driving 120 on main road, highway, and just say, stop. What shall you do? Shall you stop? Or shall you take complete procedure? And that is called training. And when you're driving, you see your eyes are where? Where are you aligning your eyes? On road or on mirror or rear mirror, right mirror, left mirror, this, everything is tested. But no, we are not testing that. Start, show, just move for 2 minutes, okay, you're pass or fail. How many rupees you give, that's the question. So my statement is, it's not that these are rules. We have to comply by rules. Just imposing fine, you teach them. You state, you just declare your licenses are no more valid for 6 months. Come and pass test. And then reissue licenses. Keep these for 6 months temporary licenses. You drive temporarily and pass test again. Every 10 years you can pass. Every 5 years you can pass. What's the problem with that? Okay, you for example, you just put one mistake means 25 scores on, just like it's happening in Dubai, it's happening in every country. That if you make mistake, the total points are this, how many points go away, so that people are careful. Now you are just asking for fines, not for something else. You are not talking of your road conditions, you are not talking of rain conditions, you are not talking of something else. What's function of your traffic control? Just to show that I am minister of this and I wish to do this much, people shall find ways to steal this also. Now it is, they will say, okay, give me some money and leave, go, khalas, no problem, what's the problem? How far can you check this? Policemen are policemen. Okay, for 1 week, 2 weeks, they will not say anything. If somebody has to pay 5,000 rupees, so they take 500, 1,000, I'm going. And that person shall accept that. So you are opening the route for generation of a new kind of corruption which shall benefit police people only, not public. Public shall get more corrupted and police may intensify that corruption, and that is what is going to happen. People are not honest in this country. We know that. So you should have charted out a formula which stops these penetrations, to stop this seepage, you can say, but you are not doing that. You are just showing the world that we are so strong. You are strong only in charging fines, not in, you can say, amending, not in improving required conditions. You spend money on roads, but you cannot spend because you don't have money. How can you spend? I have seen what type of repair is there. One rain just puts some dry granular stones and chips on that, and that roll that. That's it. That's what. And again, rain comes and they do something, but they are charging bills for full road, and they are paying, constructing new payments over existing payments. They don't even destroy that one. They don't demolish that one. Just put on. So the level of roads, the level of payments are increased, and houses level remains same, shops level remains same. So there is a lower level of shops. Water stays there, sustained rainwater, and then they have to raise their own filling. They do filling themselves and raise. So what happens? It goes on raising. Is that way? You think you are not charging this amount, you are not paying this amount to contractor, you are paying all items, but you are not doing on site. I have not seen any engineer on site on any government construction, forget private construction. I have not seen any supervisor, no quality control, no safety control, no traffic control, just work is done. Just work is done, that's all. And go after 3 months, 4 months, they will break that portion for pipeline, they will break their portion for cable line and do again. No coordination, no interaction. What to do then? If that is called governance, then I don't need this kind of governance. You have on staff, you have on list your role, engineers are there, chief engineer to junior engineers are there, but where are they? They are busy in making bills. They are billing and making money, and that's all. What they are doing for 8 hours or 10 hours a day, if they cannot supervise jobs and there is no engineer from contractor side, what's purpose of contract? Only mason is there, helpers are there, machines are there. That's it. No one there to control works. This is general state of our. This is near Delhi, and in Delhi, forget about remote part of this country. So we are having no system, and whatever system we are making, that is faulty. You will say he's just criticizing. Yes, I am criticizing because it is my right to criticize. I am giving reasons for that. I am not simply criticizing. I have seen many countries. I know how work is done, how people conduct, how government people conduct. Here, no one to conduct, no one to take an interest. Just live for yourself, and that's it, nothing else. This is my beautiful Bharat, beautiful India, beautiful constitutional compliance. We say we have to abide by constitution. Yes, we are abiding by constitution. We have to abide by only constitution or something else also. We have to abide by honor. We have to abide by dignity. We have to abide by duty. We have to abide by nation. We have to abide by everything. But we are not abiding by that. Not abiding by that. See, seriousness comes from top. It is very simple. If serious is your leader is top, means if only means a leader everywhere. I'm not talking a political leader. A leader is in company, every company, in every state, everywhere. Top man works, bottom man works. In Japan, what they say? Who is responsible for something? Senior is responsible. Senior is responsible. Senior is responsible. Only senior is responsible. This is clear statement, clear formula. What is said in Sigma 6? Sigma 1, Sigma 2 up to 6. Sigma 1 started very weak foundation. This 35% tolerance is there. But when it went up to Sigma 6, what they say? Error of 3.5 in 1 million is accepted. 3.5 error in 1 million activities. What percentage it is? Do you understand what I'm saying? They started from 35% error tolerance limit, and then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then 6 they started. Only 3.5 errors are acceptable in 1 million acts. This means if you conduct 1 million activities or 1 million works or whatever you call it in your profession, in your discipline, whatever you consider that, 3.5 errors are acceptable, and that should be further improved. Sigma 6 is improve, keep improving. This is not IS 9000 when I'm talking. IS 9000 is something else. It says sigma, it says improve, 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 improve. Are we doing that? 3.5 errors in 1 million acts. Not possible in our country. Not possible. You take mechanical parts, you take electrical issues, you take civil construction, you take software, you take hardware, you take physical activities, you take whatever activities, never ever excess. You take writing work, you take bureaucratic work, you take any other work. This doesn't act like that. Why? Why are we not serious? Are we not spending money on this? Why should we accept wastage of money? Why should we accept wastage of material? Why should we accept wastage of human resources? Why should we accept wastage and wastage and wastage? Why don't we coordinate? Why don't we talk? Why don't we interact? Why don't you write? Why don't you read? Why don't you learn? Current generation is not happy to learn. They are happy to just somebody give them a software file and they will work on that. Even engineers doing like that, not well, not learning. They are not inclined to read, they are not inclined to write, they are just interested in listening, and that too if they have time. They are interested in spending 2,000 rupees to drink a whiskey bottle. They are spending much, they are interested in spending money with the girlfriend and boyfriend, roaming here and there. That they can spend, but they cannot spend money on approval of this nation, approval of description of job, approval of something, continuous professional development. We are not happy with that. This is our culture. And then say, I don't have a job. You will not have a job because you are not suitable for job. You are not fit for a job. If a doctor comes, joins some medical center or hospital, and he is not able to work, what that function says? Why he cannot work? Why doctor cannot operate? Why cannot give treatment? Why should he need all time a senior to tell him? And senior is also sometimes doesn't know. Same thing applies to engineer. You come to some professional work, you come to some factory, some industry, and you are not able to work. You may be from IT, it doesn't make a difference because the syllabus is same everywhere. IITs are not coming from the skies. They don't fit in. Why? Because you are not inclined to learn. Even if you leave college, you are not learning, you can go and learn there. You can talk to your people, talk to seniors, talk to everyone and learn, but you are not doing that because you are not inclined to learn. You are not cultured to learn. Our culture is different. We consider certificate only, but world does not consider certificate only. Remember, when one is engineer means he has to deliver. Once a doctor is a treat. That is only. They don't watch certificate all the time, post certificate wall, and I read your wall. You are doctor, you are engineer. No, that after that, no. You have to prove that you are engineer. That is culture, work culture. You cannot simply, I'm sitting, I'm engineer, I'm manager. No, I instruct from here. You have to go to site, go to work and see what people are doing because you are senior. And senior is responsible, not junior. We transfer responsibility to junior and save senior. This is our culture, own culture, reverse culture. Because senior is responsible, junior is learning. Why is it called junior? Why was assistant? What does it mean? It means they are learning, they are assisting. Assisting person cannot be called responsible person. Junior person cannot be called responsible person because they are learning. A senior is teaching. A senior means you are a teacher to your junior, you are a teacher to assistant. Why don't you understand this? I consider Prime Minister as a teacher if that is really Prime Minister. President is a teacher if that is really a Prime Minister, President. Otherwise, they know nothing. They have no use at all in this country. We are wasting our time, our money, and nothing else. Now light has come. So for 2 hours, 3 hours, no light. It's different country. We are living 50 years back society. We are living in 50 years back society. We don't read time. We don't act according to time. We don't value safety. I want to talk about safety. I just changed for today's subject just to talk about this issue because safety will continue and equality will continue, we know, but this type of problems will not continue forever, and these are must problems which should be cared about. I'm just giving all these examples not just to tell you that, but I'm telling you this is happening here in our country. And you people are intelligent people. If you don't use your intelligence for such problems to solve, what's use of your education and my education if you cannot do that? Then labor will not solve it. A person who doesn't have any knowledge about this cannot solve it. A helper working on earth work or on concrete cannot solve it. It is only minds which are fertile minds. If your mind is not fertile, then I cannot say anything. If you are a futile land of mind, that's different. If you want to remain futile, remain futile. Use education means use mind. It doesn't mean that show your certificate to someone. If you use mind, your certificate is valued, your reactions are valued, and your personality is acceptable. And if you don't use mind, means you're a layman. Then what's the difference between you and layman? No layman, no difference at all. Yes, you have certificate. That certificate keep in your book, keep in your camera, and show to people I have this certificate. But don't prove, never prove it. Knowledge is knowledge. Remember, your knowledge is very important, and it is only knowledge. In theory is no use. If you have knowledge in practice, that is called real knowledge. If you have real knowledge, you are an intelligent person if you apply that. And if you don't apply that, then you are worthless person. I have seen many nationalities in my life. I have worked with around 50 nationalities in my career, and I know how people react. How people react to their seniors, how they react to the juniors, and what they expect from each other. That is very common. Here, culture is different. Every very different culture really has not developed. People are not inclined to learn. That's very important. If you tell them, they will not listen to you. They will never listen to you. They'll just say, okay, this is a kind of formality. Somebody is talking. I talked in any seminar where people don't care about that. They say, okay, right. They don't even question something if you're telling them something new. If you tell them something new which they don't know, they will not raise questions on that. Because they say, okay, means he's just passing time and he is used to speak and just let me know. Okay, fine. It's time of tea and time of lunch and you have to go. It's like that. If you talk to some young people who are going to schools and colleges and ask them something, no, I don't know. I have nothing to do with that. I ask many people about very young youth, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 35 years, girls and boys. What's your country? How it is ruled? It's not my job to know this. I don't concern about this. I am not interested in this. My job is different. I don't need all this. Whose job is this then? I don't know. If you ask somebody, do you know constitution of this country? He will not reply. Yeah, I heard something like that. Something is there. What? A person who is MBA, who is MA, who is MPhil, who is engineer, who is a doctor, who is a professor, if that person says, I heard it, what should be your reaction? Why does he know about police? Why does that person know about judge? Why does that person know about prime minister and president? But that person doesn't know about constitution. That person doesn't know about something else. But he is MA, professor, engineer from IIT, doctor, everything, everywhere, scientists. Because they are inclined to job only. My certificate and I am living for sake of living, for sake of job. This job must move forever for me so that I don't find any serious problem in my life. And that is only my destiny, that is my personality, that is my generality, that is my totality, and that is my character, that is my standard. I am Bharatvasi, I am Indian. This is our attitude. And this attitude shall not take us to any good destination, any reliable future, any safe future, serviceable future, reliable future. Now we are speaking something, and after this time we shall start deteriorating, and we have already started deteriorating our country. It is deteriorating. This employment is not there, economy is falling, no future, no science development, no education development, no prosperity. People are only talking in seminars, they are only making photo sessions, and they are only issuing literature, journals, all that they are doing, but they are not implementing anything. They are not implementing anything. Had they implemented, things would be different on the ground, but they are not doing that. It is unfortunate for me and for you, but I don't blame country. Country is not responsible for this. People are responsible for this. Country's fault doesn't like this. It's fault of people of this country. It is fault of government of this country. It is fault of I can't blame on system, because people are violating system every day. They violate. They don't care for system. Laws are there, rules are there, constitution is there, everything is there. Lawyers are not loyal, advocates are not loyal, solicitors are not loyal, judges are not loyal, political people are not loyal, parliament is not loyal, ministers are not loyal, people are not loyal. All. Who are sufferers? Money people will not suffer. They have money, they don't care, they can buy anybody. Whoever they can buy, they can money. I have money. I have also they don't care for that. Middle class people, they are neither this side nor that side. It's so common. Who is suppressed people? Jo jhuggi jhopdi wala, very poor people, thele wala, hawkers, kiosk people. They are sufferers, but they can digest because they are used to that. But middle class community cannot digest because they are not used to that. They are neither rich nor poor, and they are suppressed people. In fact, practically they are suppressed. They have ambitions, they have goals, but they cannot have it. They cannot achieve it, and they can struggle for that. And that they are these people are very much stressed every day. Our youth are very stressed in middle class because they want all facilities, and they don't have capability. That's important. They don't have capability. And if you say that, they will, oh, what, how are you capable, and this and that. Why are you saying that? And if you ask some question, no response. Oh, I don't know about this. Don't ask me this. It's not my job. When I need it, I do it. This is simple answer from people. And I'm not blaming that we are having this. This is a general LGBT. They are nowadays very big issue. LGBT. They are interested in that. They're mad people. They've got madness. I have every day I'm getting such messages on Facebook, stupid messages. They're talking what you are doing, who are you? I have seen your face. I am in love with you. This is your comment. I sometimes feel if this man comes here, I snap on his face. What's your age? 25, 26, 27. 20 to 30 generation or 35. This is their character nowadays. Means they have been stressed that much, they cannot see, they cannot know, they don't know what to do. And there's fraud also on that. Everyone is making cheating. Well, it's different, but it's happening. I just referring it's happening like that. This way we are going. Which way we are going? Are we going to some standard way, or we are just going into a direction which goes to nothing, which leads us to nowhere? Big human power we have, 130 crore people, and we have to utilize. China is more than us. How China is utilizing, and we are failing. They are still more than us. Of course, we will be more than them sometimes because they are not interested in marriages. They are not interested in generation. They have no time, but we are interested only in these issues. We are not interested in professionalism. We are not interested in improving our culture of working. We are not improving. We are interested only in religious fighting. We are interested in Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, these types of issues. We are interested in Ram Mandir issue. We are interested in this Muslim state. We are interested in this. You can say there's no fruit in them. There's no result in these state, in these questions, in these considerations. But we are interested in that business only. We are in 1 hour interested job. I should get job. Yes, that's all. Yes, you will get job if there is job. If there is no job, you are saying in government there is no job. Government is self-selling all institutions, all companies they are selling. So how can you get job? You will not get the government jobs because there are no jobs. And you can get private jobs. So private sector is deteriorating. It's dying. This means you are going to see havoc of unemployment everywhere after some time. It's because of our misconception. We just stopped and broke our running economy, which was left by Manmohan Singh, which was running at a good speed. But this person, this top thinker, has destroyed everything because he knows everything. You cannot compare someone else to him. If Manmohan Singh says something, Manmohan Singh was foolish. This man says that's right. If this is our contemplation, this is our thinking as Bharatvasi, as Indian, I don't know any future of this country. Yes, if we are serious, if we are thinkers, if we are not sleeping all the time, we can solve this country in few months itself. Because we have to work our way. We have to knock our government way. Why should I sell government companies? My question to everybody is, you say, oh, there is loss. All private companies in profit. These companies had been working for decades. They were not in loss. Why now in loss? Because loss has been created. They are designed that do something that these companies earn losses and we sell them. Selling is a solution thing. If my father left some property for me, that is for my foundation, for my future, or for selling. Am I so incapable person as son or a daughter that I cannot make money, I cannot do something in my life on my own, and I have to sell my father's inherited property and eat that? Is that right? This means my father was a fool who left something for me, and I'm selling that because I cannot do anything. And the same thing is happening in this country. Those people who created these, they have gone. They were our fathers, not specific fathers, but national fathers who may be there. They did something for us, for our future, and we say, okay, sell them because we don't have money. How much you will sell? How long shall you sell? Are you having that much property with you that you can sell for 500 years expenditure? How much you will get from that? And how much you can manage that budget? Your budget is say 24 lakhs crore. Shall you get that much money for 5 or 10 or 20 years by selling your property? You cannot get that. Who told you, who advised you to do this stupid act? I don't understand. If you sell something to a private sector or even by foreign sector, why shall that party buy it? And if they buy it, what shall they do? Shall they destroy it or shall they improve it and relive it? They will make it better. They will make it to a standard from where they start working and they will start using it, making money. So if they can do it, why we cannot do it? Are we not having engineers? Are we not professionals? Are we not thinkers in this country? If we sell this property, why don't we modify that one? Why don't we struggle with that property to bring it to life again? Is that not a question? Why don't we do that? Because we are not thinking. We are not taking risk. We don't want to do this, we want to earn. That's all. We do not have any capacity to risk, to endeavor. We just want to make money and that's it. Yes, this way we cannot move. We cannot move. See, China is fighting with US and it has been about more than I think around 1 year. Continuous fighting is going on. Neither that party is bending nor this party, and sometimes US is bending. Iran is fighting with US. See, Iran is very small countries. They are fighting with US. US is a big country, and here Scott is scared of that. But this is character. You are not fighting for yourself even. Forget other countries. You are always behind Pakistan, India. Pakistan, India. Hindu, Muslim. What you have achieved by that? Why do you consider Pakistan for your problems? You have your own problems. But you blame Pakistan. You blame China. Don't buy China equipment. Don't buy China goods. You are using China goods already. Stop buying. You will suffer. What is this? Instead of raising your stamina, your build-up capacity, your building system, you are saying stop this and blame that and then damage that one. Are you complete in the whole world that you can stand alone? You cannot stand alone. No one can stand alone. China has got something which you don't have and you have got something China doesn't have. It's life. China has got earth which is used for equipment, which is used for ordnance factory, which is used for many equipment, many standard items, many things, atomic nuclear reactor. There is a hard earth, high earth. They are using that. You don't have that. US depends on China. China depends on other countries. This is interdependence of each country. This is natural mechanism. You cannot say no. You are not exploring anything. Whose responsibility is this? You are not using your people. China is using these people. China is respecting these people. You are not respecting your people because your problem, not China's problem. Why do you blame China? I don't understand this. Instead of being serious with your own problems, you are blaming others. That is the problem. We don't want to blame ourselves. We don't want to make ourselves strong. Rather, we are shedding responsibility to someone else because this country is not doing this. That's why we are suffering. That is called stupidity. That is called nonsense. We have to think for our errors and rectify that. That is called gentleman promise, gentleman profession. Don't tell something else what we are doing, but you do it. We are declaring everything. We will do this, we will do this, we will do, we do nothing. We speak all over, we will control carbon dioxide, we will control ethane, we will control pollution. We did nothing at all. What we control? Nothing. Just a smoke. We will do this, we will do this, we will do this. Nothing else. Government of India is not doing its job, Supreme Court is doing its job. Why? Why should court take care of your activities? Then you are saying court is active. I don't understand this country's real system. Forget constitutional system, forget written system. What are people thinking in this country? I don't know. They blame reservation because reservation. What is reservation got to do with this? They say, oh, reserved people are not intelligent. We are intelligent. There is nothing as such. Everybody is intelligent provided one is given opportunity. If one is not given opportunity, if that person is intelligent, that person cannot make anything. If you are copying an examination, you are passing, you are saying you are intelligent. If your people are copying, you are just appearing them, you are saying you are intelligent. Why you say like this? My question is, we have to change our thought process. We have to change our thinking power. We have to augment our character. We have to augment our spiritual level. Only then we can move further. We cannot be moved further by political system. We cannot move further by our own system. We are higher than government. Remember, people of this country is higher than government. Government is not higher than us. It is we who are making government, who make government. It is we who run government. If you don't pay tax, government cannot run. Remember, a single rupee is more important. Is very important for running of government. If you stop paying tax, government cannot move. So we are running government, not government itself. Whatever they are doing because of our contribution, our hard work, our strength. It's our country. It's not government of India country. It's not Supreme Court country. It's not country of parliament. It's country of people of this country. We are country. We are honor of this. So we have to behave like honors. We have to behave like that. But we are not behaving like that. So I will not take more time because already it's more than 1 hour and 1.5 hours. But I would say that better you start thinking and don't allow government to take whatever required or unrequired action by them. You can say there are some actions which are redundant, means which are not required, but they take those actions which go oppose us, and that is not. They should take good actions, so everybody would support them. I support them, everybody support them. But if they take actions just for popularity purpose, no, that is not acceptable. They are in government, they should not think of popularity. And they should not even think of what shall happen in incoming elections. That is not their job. That is public to decide. But they think they should think of that only, how to remain in power. If that continues, this thinking continues, then that's not good for our country. People have to think for people's future, for the nation's future, not government. Government is not elected for that. Government is not elected for that purpose. They have to serve public. If this mindset becomes that, nobody will think of whether this seat will remain this one, because it doesn't matter. If you don't have seat, you can serve people even then. If you don't have seat of power, you can still serve people. It's not necessary you should be in government. Because we are running government. If I do something for this country and you do something for this country, it is addition to country's power. So you are also in politics. You are in politics means building your nation. It's not having the power. Who had power? Who were in freedom fighters? They didn't have any power. But we got something for us. They created this nation for us. That we have to see. Nothing else. If you do that, that's fine. If you don't do that, well, it's up to you to abuse me, to speak against me. No problem, speak. But it's my mind. I'll speak in your favor. I speak for nation. Many people abuse me. Abuse, no problem. I don't care for that. Because at least I shall be happy. I shall keep happy. I could speak something to people. They may accept this or they may not accept this. And that's why I say, and I close this so that I can talk tomorrow about some other issues. This was just the instant issues I came to you and thought to you. And then thank you very much for this. Jai Bharat. Jai Dhanyavad.